All right, Tommy, let's check out one of your tall pole slalom runs. We just started using the tall poles this weekend for the first time for the season. I think it's your first time probably ever. You did a good job. Takes a little getting used to. We'll watch you here first, and then we'll slow it down. All right, so first off, you can probably tell kind of reaching over. So, a couple of rules we talked about is that if the pole's not in your way, don't try to hit it. That's perfect. Now here was a great turn. Right, you came through, you brought some shape back to the pole, and you're on the inside of it. We talked about trying to get our heads to the inside of the gate. You did a great job. There it is. You're clearing it exactly where we want to on the pole guard, right down in here. One thing we want to keep in mind is we do want to get the actual ski pole up a little higher, more parallel to the snow. We want the tip of the pole be ahead of your hand, so a little bit angled slightly forward. So when you've finished clearing it out of your way, you can just drop it down for a pole plant. Another pretty good job there, right? Came through. Clear it right out of your way. Now, one thing we'll talk about, now all of a sudden you had to reach because you really went quite wide here. I know line is confusing because we talk about a lot of times we want to turn above the gate, bring shape back to the pole, finish at the gate with direction done, what you're doing, but this course was set up, it was all your first time. The tall poles at the bottom of the hill. Snow was soft. It was pretty straight, so you didn't need to bring a whole lot of shape back here. You brought so much back here that you're going out, kind of too far this way. You're away from the pole now. Couldn't get back, and therefore you reached at it. And again, the same thing here. We're going, kind of too far this way right now. And you're going to have a hard time getting back to that gate, so you couldn't quite get back to it, so you just reached over and punched at it. Now, the problem reaching over is it rotates your body, it flattens out the skis. So we don't want to reach over. We also want to figure out kind of how to avoid that. How do we improve our line? If you have the right line, the gate's going to be right on it, right? So if you look here, okay, we're next to Finn. So just, comparison, he's going to take a little more direct line. So right here, kind of see, hopefully, your skis are just pointing out this way, much more than his. I think it's quite possible. It looks like those tracks right here are yours that you left. So Finn's on the inside of them and allows him to take a tighter line and get himself on the other side of that pole so it's right in front of him. Because you went out here so far, hard to get back. But because of that big round line, you can see those tracks, big round. Now you're going, more across the hill. All right, so you can see where Finn's skis are going. They're going down the hill a little bit more, and you're going more across the hill. So now, because you're going across, you got to try to come back to that pole, and couldn't get couldn't get your body to the other side of it, right? Like Finn is here. So, line is tricky. And like I said, we talk about trying to bring shape back and being ahead of it and turning above, and you're doing a great job there. But sometimes when it flattens out and gets straighter, we got to run a little straighter at it. And that was part of the problem why you were having to reach over. So as opposed to just telling you don't reach, we're trying to figure out, what can you do so you don't have to reach. And that's sometimes you get that better line. But that'll come with practice. But great first week in the tall poles, and we'll keep working on it.